and Assalamualaikum. My name is Anisa bin Syuhada binti Ismail. My metric number is 058792.
My name is Wanu Nakibah binti Muhammad Khairi. My metric number is 058562.
Today we will present to you how to wrap a gift. First of all, you need a gift, a sellotape, a scissor, and a wrapping paper. Left first and then right, then put the sellotape on it. You have to cut the unused wrapping paper neatly. Same on the both sides. Insert it. Don't forget to use the sellotape. Cut it using scissors. Don't forget on the right side. Use the same step. And then put the ribbon. Last step. If you don't have double tape, you can use sellotape. And then you are done.
Hello, welcome to Gift Wrapping by Elaine. Today I want to show you a quick tip for how to wrap a very flat gift. Quite often when you've got a slim gift like this, you end up with a lot of paper coming over onto one side, and if you follow this method that won't happen. So I'm going to start off by centering the gift in the middle. You will notice I've only got a few centimetres of paper either side. You really do not need very much at all. And then, get my paper straight, going to sellotape this on. This calendar has got some cellophane on it, so this isn't going to damage anything. And with the opposite end, like we do on a basic gift wrap, fold that edge in like that, and then you might remember I roll my sellotape, or you can use double-sided sellotape, it does the same job. But it is quite important that you put your sellotape, you have a couple of pieces near the ends, okay? Bring this over, beautifully neat join, and of course we don't see any cut edge because we folded the paper. Turn your gift over, and this edge here where you've got this excess of paper, fold it towards you like that, and give it a good crease along the edge, and then fold it back and do the same thing the opposite way. Okay, so now if you get your fingers underneath, you can, I hope you can see what I'm doing, you can push the paper inside because it's already creased, it will go. Bring your points as you would normally do, but instead of bringing it up, because you've creased this line, with a little bit of dexterity, you can now roll the paper inside until you get to the crease line. Just keep rolling it like so. Now, depending on your paper, it will either stay very flat, which mine is doing, but if you want to, you can take another little piece, roll it and just pop it inside there to keep it together, and you've a beautifully flat edge and no paper. So I've tucked both ends in and I've started to decorate it with some ribbon. Now, because this ribbon is quite bulky, it's got beads on and little wooden Christmas trees, then if I was to take it all the way round the gift, it's going to be quite bulky and the gift won't lie flat. Because I've only just tucked mine round the back, you can see that it's lying perfectly flat. And then just to finish it off, I've got a nice little feather here, which I think adds a touch of elegance, and a little bow that I found. I think that might have originally come off a box of chocolates, but if not, you can always tie one. And I think that is an extremely elegant Christmas present for one of the females in the family.
Hej på dig. God jul. Vi har en present åt dig. Och lite kaffe och lite mackor. Där, varsågod.
Tack så mycket.
Sådär. Varsågod. Ta lite frukt också, okej? Sådär.
Tack så
Varsågod.
mycket. Tack.
Trevlig jul.
God jul.
God jul på dig. Vi lägger det där.
Har jag en kopp kaffe? God jul!
Lite presenter, varsågod.
Friend who's in debt and he doesn't know how to get out of it or something, or they've been stuck in it for a while, and you can put a little bit of a dent in their debt. Or you have somebody else, you have an uncle in the family or a cousin or somebody like that, or even a brother who's lost a job and is having a hard time making the rent payments and things like that. You can help them out. Allah says in this ayah a very powerful bit of advice about not just giving, but the way to give, the ethics of giving. So he says, قَوْلٌ مَعْرُوفٌ, a decent word, وَمَغْفِرَةٌ, and forgiveness. خَيْرٌ مِّن صَدَقَةٍ يَتْبَعُهَا أَذَى, is better than charity given, which is followed up by painful words, by pain. Or that, charity that right after it, pain comes. What in the world does that mean? That means sometimes people give, but as they give, they're condescending in the way they give. They have this kind of, here, take it. And I know you need it. It's a really hurtful way of saying it, If you didn't insult a person, but you said it in a way that just really pierces through a person's dignity. So Allah says, قَوْلٌ مَعْرُوفٌ. And the word ma'ruf is important here. Because ma'ruf, part of the meaning of it is to retain dignity, of people. Speaking to people in the ma'ruf is speaking to people in a decent way. The other thing also, قَوْلٌ مَعْرُوف, so when you give, show respect. In other words, the person you're helping, you're not helping them. As a matter of fact, you're depositing into your akhirah. So technically, they're helping you from a faith perspective. You're honored to be able to help them, not the other way around. Then he says, وَمَغْفِرَةٌ, and perhaps there's somebody that you want to help in your family or among your circle of friends, but you had a fight with them. And you're not really getting along with them anymore. And so when it comes time to giving, you're like, I don't know if I should, we kind of broke it off on bad terms. I don't know if I should give to this person anymore. Allah says, not only decent word, but forgiveness is better. This is the right way to go. Then charity given, min sadaqatin yatba'uha adha, which is followed, and charity right after it, what comes is painful words. In other words, listen, I know you said these mean things to me, but keep this charity and don't let that happen next time. Don't talk down to people and don't use your money as leverage against them. When we give for the sake of Allah, and you give anybody, give a friend, give family, give a masjid, then there are no strings attached. That is it. You gave for the sake of Allah. You get nothing more out of it. If they give something to you, if they give thanks to you, if they do you a favor in return or whatever, that's their prerogative. But number one, you shouldn't expect it. Number two, if they don't do it, you shouldn't be offended and say, I helped them out and they didn't do anything for me. Because you didn't help them out. You helped yourself out. And the moment you start expecting in the depth of your heart, you and I start expecting that somebody should do something for us in return for the charity that we've given them, the sadaqah, the aid that we gave them, then at that very moment, whatever you gave is no longer something acceptable before Allah. That is a worldly transaction that has no other worldly benefit. In the akhirah, it will not show up for you. Allah does not like to share. Then at the end of this ayah, beautifully, Allah says, Wallahu ghaniyun halim. And Allah is free of need. Allah doesn't need your charity. He doesn't need you for your help, for that friend of yours who's in need, for them to be provided for. Allah would find other ways for them to be provided. You were simply there to demonstrate your faqr, your bankruptcy to Allah. Ya Allah, I don't have anything for the akhirah. Please accept this from me so that I can build some of my akhirah. And then Allah says, Halim. Allah is forbearing. Part of the meaning of hilm is to be able to understand the pain of someone else. Allah is sensitive to the pain of other people. Allah is sensitive to their situation. In other words, Allah is saying, first of all, if you think you're rich, Allah is the one who made you rich. He's ghani. And second of all, if you aren't insensitive, you should emulate one of the qualities of Allah Himself, which is to be sensitive, which is to be forbearing. Wallahu ghaniyun halim, subhanallah. May Allah Azza wa Jal make us sensitive and, ethical, really, cautious and conscious at the time of giving. And may Allah provide all of us with good, pure, halal rizq. Barakallahu li wa lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. If you benefited from these reminders, please support Quran Weekly by clicking the link below.
What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm coming at you guys with a gift ideas for your best friends. I'm just going to be showing you guys a couple little really cute and sentimental ideas that you guys could give as gifts to one of your best friends. You could do this for family members, you can do this for your own boyfriend, you can do this for anybody. So basically, the reason why I say sentimental is because these gift ideas take a little bit more time and effort. So if you're not willing to do that, then I would exit out of this video. But basically, I'm just going to be doing this because the day that I'm posting this is one of my best friend's birthday. Shout out to Bella. Happy birthday. That just inspired me to do this week's video idea. For these ideas, you're probably going to need a little bit more crafty stuff, but trust me, you don't have to be artistic at all. It's literally just you could find some of this stuff online and just copy and paste it, but I'm just going to show you guys the way I am going to be doing it. So yeah, if you guys do enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more videos. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Whoop. My back hurts. Okay. The first gift idea is a open this when / letters for every occasion. So basically, when you do this, you basically will get a bunch of pieces of paper, and then you get letters, and you'll write open when you're sad, open when you're happy, open when you need some encouragement, open when blah 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 blah. And then you will write a letter. It doesn't have to be long. I mean, you guys can really, it's just all depends on what you want to do for your friend or your family member or so on and so forth. So here I'm just showing you guys how I do it. I just wrote some random stuff down because I didn't know what to write down. But you guys can make this as cute as you want. You can make them as sentimental as whatever you want. And if you want, if you know that you're not super artistic, I would encourage you guys to use washi tape, markers, things that you have to your advantage that will make it look cuter. And honestly, less is more. So if you just literally, if you probably cover the thing in washi tape and then write their name on it, or write open when or whatever, and then you just write the letter in paper and pencil, I mean, I think they would still enjoy it. The second gift idea is a playlist of our friendship. So this could be two ways. Oh, you can make the titles of the songs a sentence or a paragraph or something like that. So for example, you can make so you can make a playlist on Spotify, and it could be the playlist of our friendship, and then the first one could be like I really 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 like you by Carly Rae Jepsen. There was a trend going around where they would do this, so if you saw that trend, you kind of understand what I'm talking about. But also you could do a different type of playlist where you send them songs that you think really remind you of that person and that are super special to you guys or to each other, because you know it's the little things that count. And they'll also be like, oh my god, like that's so cute, and then you'll have it forever. So you can do that too. The third gift idea is getting something that they really like their favorite products or something. Like I know one of my best friends literally loves like leggings and tank tops, so I would get her, you know, more leggings and tank tops. And I also know that my other friend wanted to get these shoes in California, so I'm gonna go get her those shoes. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? It's literally the easiest thing. If you don't want to put any effort, just buy them something that they like a Starbucks gift card or whatever, and then write them a little note, and then boom, you're done. The fourth gift idea is something really really cute. This one is a little bit more time consuming, but I think it's totally worth it in the end. Basically so you can make a picture book / memory book. So this could go two ways. You could either get like items, find photos of like items that remind you of your best friend and why they remind you of her, and then write like a little caption on the bottom. Or you could get an actual picture of you two and then glue it on there and be like, I love when we did this because of blah 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 blah. Or you could just make a little picture book, like a little scrapbook. I don't know, you can do whatever you want. This fifth gift idea I have done many times. It is the cutest thing ever. It does take a little bit of time, but it should be easy, because you really, like, if you are making this gift, you obviously really appreciate the person. So all it is a reasons why I love you little book. So all you'll need is like paper and markers, and then you just write. So what I did for one of my friends is when she turned 13, I was like 13 reasons why I love you, and then I wrote 1, you're funny, 2, blah blah blah. But like make them personal. Like for example, my best friend, I'll say I love you because you were super competitive. Shout out to DG. But like, because I know she's competitive, and you want to make it fit to the person, not just, oh I like you because you're pretty, oh I like you because you, like, make it sentimental and like personal to that one person, if that makes any sense. The sixth gift idea is a bucket list of things you should do, because you know you always want to keep your friendship going, and if you don't do anything with your friends, then you're just kind of like, it's like saying your friends something, but you go like, okay, a big example of this is when you're in school, you know, your friends, you have a friend group, right? But then you don't really realize that you're not necessarily friends with them a lot because you don't hang out with them outside of school. So like, make a bucket list of things that you want to do with each other, because it'll keep you guys' friendship going for the future, and it'll just be something really fun that you guys can do together. This seventh idea I found on Pinterest. A lot of these I found on Pinterest, but like I kind of like reiterated it. But basically this seventh gift idea is a photo box. I think it's super cool. So this could be Polaroids, it could be like normal photos. All you have to do is just get a box, and then you glue the pictures so that way they like spring up. I'll insert a picture of what I'm talking about, but it's just a little photo box.
Clearly, I did not explain this very well. Basically, you just make an accordion, like you fold the paper different directions, and then you put the pictures on top of it, and then you put it in a box.
Or you could just get a box and then put a bunch of pictures that you guys have together. It's really easy, and it's just super cute and super fun. Okay guys, so those were my gift ideas for your best friend / anybody really special in your life. If you guys did enjoy these little gift ideas and you are actually going to do this for one of your friends, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more videos like this. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video, and I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
To make that cringe wrapping paper. Oh, okay.